When we are working with Entity Framework Core, we need to add some Nuget packages to our application. Now typically in older versions of .NET Core, they had everything bundled in a single ASP.NET Core app project. But as the .NET Core evolved, they thought it is meaningful to separate out all the things. That way you do not have the bulky overhead of items that you are not using. Because of that, now we need to install specific packages that we want. And that is actually a great thing. That way our project will not have any useless packages. That being said, what are all the packages that are needed for Entity Framework Core and in which project should we install them? Well, as I said before, all the data related will be inside Data Access. So most of the Entity Framework Core packages will be in Data Access. We will right click on Data Access here and we have Manage Nuget Packages. If you do that option, that way we are adding the Nuget packages to the Data Access project right here. In the Install tab, we do not have any packages. Now right now I am using preview version of .NET 7. That is why I have include pre-release right here. If you are taking this course later and if the preview version is something else, make sure to get the latest one. Right now I have preview 7. But whatever preview version you stick to, make sure any Nuget package that you add later on in the course also has the same preview version. Like if you start with preview 7 and then let's say in middle of the course if preview 8 is released, do not install preview 8 for the new packages because that will make things inconsistent. If you are using preview 7, make sure to install all the Nuget packages with preview 7. Our main question now is what are all the Nuget packages that we need to install? You can see IntelliCode here is suggesting SQL Server package and Entity Framework Core along with the tools and design package. And these are actually the packages that are needed to set up Entity Framework Core. As you have guessed here, the main package is Entity Framework Core here. Let's say after we install Entity Framework Core in our project, we need to define on what database we are using for data access. We will be using SQL Server in this course. That is why I want to install Microsoft.entityframeworkcore.sql Server. We will select the preview 7 here and hit the install button. We have to accept the license here. Perfect, that is installed. Now if you go to dependencies inside the data access, in packages, we have SQL Server. If you expand that, you notice that that package already included two other Nuget packages. And if you expand the Microsoft.entityframeworkcore.relational, you will see Microsoft.entityframeworkcore is automatically included. That is why if we add the SQL Server package, we do not have to explicitly add the Entity Framework Core Nuget package. After that, I will be installing the Entity Framework Core.tools Nuget package because we want to access all the commands that you can see right here in the console window. Now what these commands actually do not worry about that right now. Right now we want to focus on what are the Nuget packages that are needed. So we will install the tools Nuget package with the same preview version, accept that, and let me wait for that. Perfect, that is done here. If we expand the tools here, you can see it automatically includes Microsoft.entityframeworkcore.design Nuget package. So with that, all the core packages have already been installed. Now this tools Nuget package we will also need in the web project. So right click on the web project, manage Nuget packages. We will go to the browse tab here. And the only package here we will install is Microsoft.entityframeworkcore.tools. Now actually we do not even need tools here because the commands that you see right here, we will run them on data access but we only need to install the Microsoft.Entity Framework Core.Design for the design time components for Entity Framework Core tools. So let me accept and install only that particular package. With that, we have installed all the Nuget packages that are needed for Entity Framework Core in our project so far. Now to get started, rather than doing everything on the web project and creating the interface, when we have to learn Entity Framework Core, a console application can be a good start. So on the solution, let me add a new project. We have the console app here. We will call that codingwiki_console. And let me add that with .NET 7. And right now we will be using console app before we move on to the web application. So right click here, manage Nuget packages, and we will install the design package here as well. Perfect. With that, everything is configured and we have added all the projects that are needed. I will set the startup project as console project, and I will also add project reference. So add project reference. We will add the model and data access. With that, we have added Nuget packages that are needed for Entity Framework Core. Let me continue from the next video.